Hello and welcome to Goblins and Gays, a very special episode of Goblins and Gays. I am your GM, Dusty. I use they, he pronouns. And this is, like I just said, a special episode. I am joined with some very lovely cast that you'll be hearing from in just a moment. And we are playing Koboa, which is the South American inspired TTRPG setting. It's going to be in 5e, um, Project Black Flag, which is Tales of the Valiant, and Pathfinder 2e, which is what we're going to be playing today. Um, yeah, I'm very excited. And just because of how we are, I'm going to get into the mix and I'm going to introduce our players and characters. To give you some set dressing, we are in a small village on top of a mountain. Set like the roads and like most of the architecture is set in stone. So there's gray, but a lot of the buildings are painted with bright colors. The roofs are like bright brick, and you see people milling about. And here in this North Pole town, we meet our Stoneseekers. Stoneseekers are adventurers that go out and do things that the normal person does not need to. First, let's meet Jorge. Jorge, who are you and who are you playing today? And give me just like a little quick description.
It's me, RoboGoblin. You can find me at TTRPKs everywhere, and my pronouns are any all pronouns. Today I'm going to be playing Cocón, he they pronouns, and Cocón is a seal. Uh, Super cool. Let's just say that Cocón has wings on their feet and they're flying a little bit. Cocón is wearing like a whole robe, super cool robe, and I totally forgot about it. What was my familiar? My familiar is nothing but a sloth. And if you see Cocón, they just look like normal human, not human, a Norman CL, but it kind of looks like somebody put their opacity down to like 80%, so it's almost a little bit transparent, just a little bit. It's weird, or is it? But that's me.
And real quick, what is Cocon doing right now?
If Cocón, are we together right now? Is everybody together?
You can either be together or just about town. You're all stone seekers, so like you have a meeting place,
Okay,
but you don't necessarily need to be there all day.
got it. So Cocón is probably going to the market, and he's gonna go get a little bit of the equivalent of conchas here.
Excellent, excellent. A good day's work. And then we are going to now look from the market, as you do see many different conchas and pan dulce and empanadas dulce. And the camera's going to go over to Lonzo. Lonzo, who are you? Who's your character? And what's their look? What's their vibe?
Hola, I'm Lonzo Gonzo, he, him pronouns. I am playing El Chapin, a Ginyank saying hybrid.
The Shovnal.
Shavna. Character who is 8'1". I was generously granted the 1 inch. They are brown skin, and you can see that their bottom of the legs are facing inward. They have a fiery white at the top of the head, then the flames come out to like a really bright blue. They're wearing some blues, like a blue, almost like a loose fitting like skirt almost, and blue top, but like a yellow sash and belt around them, and they're coming in from coming into the market. Maybe they were just at a store beforehand, and they are walking in, chewing on a piece of sugar cane, trying to find the other members of the Stoneseekers to find out why we are gathering here today and what our mission is.
Excellent. Yeah, as you walk in, towering above most people in this town, save for a few other Jutes that are in this village, we're gonna go to our last player in character. Luigi, please, who are you? Who's your character, and what do they look like?
Hello, my name is Luigi Lisa. Some people, maybe one or two, might recognize me from Eldritch Osiris games. My pronouns are he, they. I'm very proud and queer Peruvian professional. And tonight I'm playing as Dionisia Mamani, who is a Goran with the form of a Watak. And she's going to be a precision ranger. She's a very old woman, only 5 foot tall, with a hanged back. She's wearing a very long skirt called pollera, and also carrying around all her shopping for groceries right after exiting the market. She has green skin that reflects the petals and changes the hue according to the latest crops from her farm. She's a farmer mainly of quinoa. And she looks at everyone with a smile and a very wrinkled face because she's kind of old.
Excellent. And as you are all milling about town, you're all Stoneseekers. You're very aware of the job you need to do. You do hear there's like a hall where you'll meet. You hear the telltale ringing of a bell, and basically announcing that we need to have the Stoneseekers come in, at least whoever's here, because not everyone is here, because some people are out on doing a job or whatever. But basically anyone that's in town to meet at this hall, that means either there's a mission happening or there's an urgent situation that needs to be taken care of.
And Cocón walks in with a concha, eating a concha. And if El Chapin is here, he's going to look quickly to see if I can find El Chapin, or if they're looking for somebody else, if I can see Dionisia anywhere. So that's what I'll do. And like I'm so little because I'm a CL, so I can barely see. I'm about like 3 foot tall, so yeah, I'm a small creature.
Oh, like a child.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Dionisia is inside. I'm inside. In fact, I am accompanied by a llama called Rigoberto. Probably shouldn't be here, but I insisted on pushing it inside the establishment. And I get to see you enter.
I'm walking with a mouthful of concha, and I wave.
Hello, are you here to help me carry my bags?
I think at this point, El Chapin's probably behind Cocón and like kind of mistakes Dionisia like waving hi to me because I'm taller and I don't necessarily see.
Oh no!
So then I kind of go down the. I nod when you say, "Are you here to help me with your bags?" And I go down to grab them, but I see Cocón in front of me and kind of like move my arm around to not go through them, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I like lo siento. I didn't see you there." And I kind of like sidestep to the side to give you your own space to not be towering over you. And then I'll grab the one of your bags and just have him underneath my arm, like tucked in, as I bite on another piece of sugar cane.
As you three are having this interaction, you see that at the end of this hall, which is very sparse, maybe like there's only like 3 or 4 other people here. A buckle, which is this snake person, to TLDR it. They have this specific buckle has like the shimmering blue and green scales going down their head. They are wearing kind of like a loose fitting top without sleeves, and like in like a blue and white design, loose like fitting skirt. And you see their hand moves from the bell, and they try to speak as loud as they can. Just Stoneseekers. I'm surprised there's anyone left in town, but we do have a situation. If you could all gather towards the front of the hall, please.
All right. I just walking.
And I also walk there with my walking stick. Ugh. Ugh.
Do you need any help?
Thank you. I'm fine. I'm already decided that nobody's going to help me today, and that I'm a very strong, independent woman. And you see that Rigoberto is right behind me, carrying absolutely nothing. The llama.
And yeah, and I just say, "Oh, you have a llama."
Oh yes, this is Rigoberto. Rigoberto's probably older than me, right, Rigoberto?
And I just turn. Oh, I also have a really familiar friend, and I just tap on my shoulder, and you can see that it's like when you turn on the light, it just appears in front of you, like this sloth is like looks kind of sleepy at you, and just kind of waves.
Oh, but what a cutie little body! I try to touch it and pet him. Pet it.
They don't like that so much. So, and you can just see that they just covered really slowly. They just covered their eyes a little bit and they disappear again. Okay.
Okay, I will see you later then, little thing.
I go and I'm like, now that's just adorable. That's just adorable. But have you seen this? And I reach into the bag where I'm pulling the sugar cane out, and you kind of see me like fumbling in there for a bit, like 20, 30 seconds. And then I come out with 2 hands cupped, and then open it up, and then you see this little tiny almost like a teacup pig, and I'm like, this is Don Porquito.
Oh, hello.
Dice hola, Don Porquito. Dice hola.
Hi little thing.
And you just see him kind of like eyes open up real big when you say hi, and he just gives like a couple like snorts at you.
Oh,
Just a little happy.
Oh, it's
Ay,
happy
pero
snorts.
qué rico se ve. Se ve muy rico.
Wow.
I shy away and kind of like protectively. Don't worry, he's not. They're joking. They're joking.
Yes, I'm joking. Do not worry.
I turn to Dionisia like slowly. But what is their name?
Don Porquito.
Don Porquito? Don Porquito. Nice to meet you, Don Porquito. And this is they're gone. Okay. So when you see sloth and they disappear, my sloth is called Namito, by the way. And they like to just hide, like me.
Okay, so the protagonists of this campaign are Namito, Don Porquito, and Rigoberto.
Yeah.
They are
pretty
the
much.
party. We're the companions.
They're the main
Yeah,
characters.
yeah. We're now shifting to the Disney movie version of this.
And as you're having this interaction, the Pacola up front, y'all would know their name is Lial. And just, well, now that we're all here, one of our community members has an issue that, and before they continue talking, you all hear quietly at first coming from the door, then you hear buzzing and almost as if the words are coming all around you as you see this large swarm of insects, and you all hear just help, please, Manchita, help, I need help from anyone. And these are all words coming all around you until finally all the insects form together to stand next to Liao up front, and you see that they're forming into the shape of a person, and you all know this is a Guveng. And y'all recognize this Guveng because they are actually an elder in this region. Y'all would all know them as Eustacio. And the Guveng forms together this like tallish person, 6'1". Their body is forming, constantly moving, but they have like pants and it's like nice vest. They have like a beard, but the beard is also moving because it's also like bugs. And you see them like they're elder, but they're moving a little spryly. Just, Manchita, mi capybara, it's gone. Please, I need help from the Stoneseekers. I think I know where they've gone, but I can't go.
I'm on the case. And just goes out and goes to the opposite direction of where we're supposed to go. Just goes run.
Just starts leaving.
Yeah.
Lea's like, Cocón, you don't
What?
know, you don't know where they go?
Correct. And I just go back and go in. Where should we go?
And Eustacio is kind of like taking their time to like breathe, and just okay. The last saw them this morning. I was coming back from my farm down the mountain, and I turned, and suddenly they were gone. But the only thing left is this. And they reach into a bag and they pull out like a shred of clothing, and it looks like to be, I don't know, part of like a shirt or pants. It's hard to tell. It's just like, Manchita does not wear clothes. Whoever took them wears clothes.
Okay. Can I see the piece of clothing, and does it look familiar to me in any way?
Yeah, if you go over, Eustacio would hand over the cloth. Just like, if you could tell, it's something I'm not familiar with. And if you could give me either a society roll or just like a perception, like a base perception check.
I'll do society. Oh, okay. 16.
16 total. Okay. You're kind of looking at this, and it doesn't look like it's come from any tailor, at least in this village, because it's not like a small village, but it's also like not like a huge city.
Mm-hmm.
But you do know that this clothing, it looks very as if it's like mass produced. Like, it's not really detailed. It's kind of like the texture doesn't look like it was made for comfort. It looks like it was made for work. But that's really all you could tell.
Okay. And I just hold it. I don't recognize this, but it doesn't look comfy at all. Does anybody?
Can I touch it for a second? Let me check.
And I just hold it.
And I start touching it. Yes, this is a very artificial fabric. and I close my eyes and I use read psychometric resonance, the skill feat.
All right. Do you have to make a roll for that, or is that just?
No, I just need. At first, I just have to. It gives me some information about the historical or emotional charge that is within the item. And by spending 1 minute concentrating on the object, I get a vision of the face of the person who imbued the item with that emotion in the first place.
Okay. So, as you are kind of concentrating this, everyone else kind of just like either talking amongst themselves or just kind of like looking at you do this. The first emotion you feel is the most recent one is kind of like envy, and then as you're starting to concentrate, you feel envy, then you feel later, like before that, pride, then you feel anger, then you feel motivated, and all these emotions start coming to you slowly and slowly. And then after about a minute has passed, you see the face of this horned individual wearing this kind of like helmet with an insignia on it that you would know after being around for a bit is of a neo conquistador.
I disclosed all that information to Cocón and El Chapin. Just conquistador. I do not trust these people.
As you say that, you see that near you, a few, like a little bit of the swarm in the shape of an ear actually suddenly fly back to Eustacia, and they're like, a neo conquistador? Mi Manchita? You must save them. I don't know what they want, but it's never good.
Yeah, I heard rumors that they have been burning crops and all that. Well, Eustacia told me this, so she loves gossiping. Anyway, it's always nice to help a neighbor, and I already finished my shopping. So maybe Roberto can help us with the luggage. No? Okay, no. I'm joining in.
So Rigoberto's like,
Roberto goes, and spits.
Okay, we're on the case. Wait, who's coming with? I am going with. Where?
I'm going to.
You are going to. Okay, so and Mr. Big Guy, are you coming?
Me? Yeah. Por supuesto, sí. Of course.
Excellent.
Well, Capybara's missing. Let's stop everything.
Let's go get. Let's go get this capybara. And I already forgot their name. What was their name?
Manchita.
Manchita. I'm probably gonna forget about it in 5 minutes, but we're on the case.
And Liao looks at you as like, well, it makes sense that you animal lovers would like to help. I would go, but you are 3 of the last 5 Stoneseekers in town, so I'd rather stay here. If you need information about where the conquistadors are, you should ask Fantina in town, the ironsmith. They've been hearing rumors about where the neo conquistadors have been doing whatever they do. You should check in with them before you go.
Okay. Thank you for this. Don't worry. We'll find it. We'll find... And, it was... He just struggles for a minute.
I bend down and whisper, Manchita.
Manchita, we're gonna find Manchita. For sure.
Oh,
See you later.
Chapin does like 2 thumbs up.
And you just whisper, thank you. We're
He
on the
nods.
case. Just go. Do we know where the Fantina is?
Yeah, they are a blacksmith in town. They actually stand. Their stand is closer to the entrance to town where the road leads out. Basically, because the town is covered like in like a stone wall, just because that's like the aesthetic here, and so there's like a big grand entrance leading out to the mountains. So they're close to there for like any travelers and all that stuff.
All right.
Yeah, and once you are heading that way, you see the telltale smoke coming out from a chimney. You hear the clanging of someone hitting a hammer down. And as you get closer, you see that there is a Guntak there. Fantina is Guntak, so you see that they are wearing kind of like basically leather armor over some tight-fitting clothes because blacksmithing, you don't want anything loose, catch on fire, all that. And their fiery head of hair, but it's fire. You see that it's kind of up, and if fire could be in a top knot, it is currently in a top knot, kind of like bundled up, and it looks like there's like the wick of a candle on top, but it's like this deep blue flame right now. And they're currently smithing just like some weapons, just maintaining them. And they see you, Cocón, they see you welcomes like, Cocón, what are you doing here?
Buenas tardes. We have a quest. So right now, all we need to know is where the conquistadors are hailing.
They were while you're talking, they were still clanging away, and then you say that, and then they stop. Their face remains like the same emotion, but you see that the fire on their hair just grows much brighter and bigger. And they're gonna put the sword like into like the water drench, or whatever you do. I'm not an actual blacksmith, don't fight me. And just you and these two, you're looking for the conquistadors. ¿Por qué?
We need to rescue a capybara with a really cute name.
I bend down
Manchita?
again. Go.
Yes,
Eso.
that.
Eustacio Las Manchita again?
This happened again? This has
Yeah.
happened?
I think we all said the same thing at the same time.
See, they're usually pretty good about it. To be fair, Manchita usually finds their way back before Eustacio does. Very smart capybara. But, I haven't seen Manchita today. Why do you think it's conquistadors?
And I turn to Dionisia and like,
Yes.
do you still have the piece of clothing that they found?
I do, and I use it to fan the flames from her head for a second. This was found in the crime scene, and we studied it and discovered it belonged to them.
Fantina is gonna reach up and just like with motions like, may I see this?
Yes, sure, ahead. Tómalo.
They're gonna grab it and study it for a bit, kind of turning it back and forth and just. I believe you are correct. This is no one from here. Not Dionisia. It's not from the town over. But you're right. This material is rough, made in a hurry for probably someone going out to do a bunch of bad things.
They have no concern for proper craftsmanship.
No, or comfort. They live their lives in anger and discomfort for what? Nada. Well, so people come through and I hear all the chisme, all the whispers of what they're doing because no one cares for Neo Conquistadors. But there's been rumors that they've been going through the ruins in the mountains. Looking for what? I don't know. Maybe treasure, maybe artifacts to claim as their quote unquote birthright. Whatever.
That sucks.
You're right, Miss
absolutely.
Polainas.
See, well, there are some ruins maybe a mile and a half from where Eustacio does their farm work in the morning. So you may want to check there. And they are gonna like start walking towards like the grand entrance, kind of like pointing you along. And like again, you're at the top of a mountain, so Latina points a little down, maybe like a little down, and you see like this field of like crops and like the water through it and everything. And they say, so that's where Eustacio does their farming every morning. And if you go just a little bit more east through that forest there behind it, which again you see there's like thick forest, like if you look on top it's just nothing but the canopy of trees. And maybe about a mile from there should be old Novpol ruins, so maybe go check that out. Manchita should probably be fine, but you may want to go post haste.
Got it.
Okay. What is the name of the ruins?
We don't really have names for it. It's ruins from the North Pole people.
Oh, okay. Está bien.
Do you need anything from the ironsmith for you? I know Chapin, you like to punch.
If you have a little something or helmet for Manchita, maybe. I'm sure Manchita's gonna want to get a little bit of a good one or two
Payback.
hits in. Yeah, some payback.
1 second. Yeah, let me look. And so they're going to like kind of like do a quick jog back to the blacksmith area, which is really close. And then after like a minute or so, they come back with what looks like to be like a tiny hooded cape, like a cowl.
Oh my god.
With like a hood on. It's like, so I just make some very quick adjustments. But this is like, it's an armored cloak. And if you're able to put it on Manchita's head, it should adjust to their size. So gives Manchita a little extra protection.
I think that's perfect, and they would definitely appreciate that.
Gracias, Fantina.
See? Well, be on your way.
Oh, okay.
Muchas gracias, Fantina. Y querida, estás muy flaca, come más.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
They just kind of like wave you all off.
I leave in after that I'll leave like 2-3 sticks of like sugar cane. I was like, if I don't, I'm just going to be hearing about the whole trip down, so I might as well you could do whatever you want to do with this. Just, if they say I gave you something, just say yes. Just say thank you, gracias. Que tengan un buen día, and I leave. I try to catch up.
Can I have one of those sugar canes for
sí.
Rigoberto?
Sí.
Thank you, my dear. You're so kind. And I take out something from my pocket. This is for you in exchange. I take out a small bucket of flowers and branches of quinoa that are tied together with some hay. This is for you. It's for protection. It's a root magic amulet.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
I'll take it and I will. Let's see, kind of big. What do I want to do? Do I want to? I'll kind of wrap it around the sash around the near my chest, so that it's kind of like close to like my heart, and I'll just keep it there so that way it's dangling down a little bit. Because I'm sure if I try to put it around my neck, it would snap the chain.
That is really cute of you. It really matches the colors. Okay, let's go, people. I'm old, so I don't have all day. I'm right about to hit a point where I'm just happy to see the sunrise again.
Yes, Dionisia, let's just go.
Yeah. See.
We'll just go down the mountain and head over to the forest, was it?
Yeah, so going down to where the farm was, it's about like a 30-minute walk. You are going downhill, so it's a little bit easier. And then through the forest, you're unsure. But while you're on the way, is there anything else doing, anything preparing, or are we just gonna do a quick like skip over?
Does anybody need any weapons? Or actually, I got a concha here. Would anybody like a piece of concha?
For eating?
It's free if you want. Just a piece.
I like free stuff, thank you. I will put it on my wall. And I take the concha.
Okay.
And well, I have my stick, and I look around, and I have Rigoberto. I think I'm all set. That's question. Do we have? Are there any flowers around?
As you're going down the mountain, yeah, there's fields of like I don't quite know what's indigenous. I'll say there's field of like poppies, some other bright like flowers, maybe some lilacs. You see that you go further down, you see that there's like some transported plants. There's like a rose garden coming up.
Yeah, maybe some potato flowers.
Potato flowers?
Yeah.
Those
are very cool. Okay, so I stopped to smell the flowers on the way, and I start speaking with them. Oh, little things, how are you today? Have you seen any other people walking down this path? This is a Goran ability. I can speak with flowers.
And it's just like talk with plants, basically, right?
Yep.
And you see them, and like as you talk to them, the flowers almost seem to like sway and just Buenos tardes. No, we've only seen the bug person, and the bug person came without their weird pet this time. That's all.
This time. Okay, thank you very much, little flowers. You know, I'm still surprised about that part where they lost the capybara again. Like, I'm old, but I'm not that stupid to lose Manchita twice.
We don't like Manchita. We're their favorite flower.
Don't worry, you're my favorite flower too, but not in the same sense. Okay, goodbye, stupid flower. Let's go.
You hear a chorus of bye.
Dionisia, I didn't know you could talk to flowers.
Amazing.
Me neither.
Me neither.
No, I'm joking. I always knew how to.
Oh, okay. And
It's a family tradition.
And I just turned to the flowers and bye. Was that good? Was that good?
Yes, you will see that in a way that they will grow much stronger thanks to that.
Yeah. Let's
Way to
go.
go. They're gonna be
Let-
stronger, brighter, more beautiful flowers.
You know,
Yes.
they say words have power, so I guess that is for the flowers. When you talk to flowers, you make them powerful. Nice. Thank you,
I
Dionisia.
didn't know it was the power to
Yes,
grow.
that's correct.
know?
You see Cocón, the little environmentalist hero.
And Dionisa, as you're walking away, you just hear all the flowers saying, "No comprende." Oh, of course, only you hear it.
Maldita sea.
I is this gonna be like a day trip, or do we have all the equipment like rations or food to go on the way?
I imagine you have some food. If anything, you're going to the crops. The crops are for the town.
Mhm.
So if you need any, there should be like fruits and vegetables there.
Okay.
And yeah, it's only going to take 30 minutes to get to the actual crops. Past that, though, you're not quite sure. Fantina said 1.5 miles, but that was a guesstimate.
Okay. Okay. So I'll go get like I don't know, some blankets or anything that if we need to stay overnight there or closer to.
Okay, yeah, and you're on your way.
Not that I need it though, because
I feel like Cocon's the one to prepare, though.
okay, sounds good. I'll do that.
Yeah, and as you get towards the crops where the farms are, you see everything seems to be in great health, actually. The wheat is growing. You see that there's fruit trees closer to the forest. But as you're approaching the forest, could I get a round of perception checks, please?
Perception.
Yes, sure, my dear.
11.
We don't
Huh.
have to get advantage on this, right?
Error.
Error.
Yeah, something happened with the popular. Let me try with my cell phone. Oh, natural 20.
Excellent.
I will send you a screenshot.
7.
Also, 7. All right.
So it's a
Uh,
31.
Cocón and Chapin, you're kind of taken in with like the forest and everything. And Dionisa, as you are getting closer, you see that out of the trees that are lining the forest, you see very quickly and very gone a bunch of eyes in the trees. But when they see that you notice it, that they kind of recede into the trees, into the leaves, so you can't see them anymore.
I tell them about this. I say, I bet that if I ask those trees about the people, they will give me a very different answer than the flowers. Let's just approach with caution.
I imagine Chapin was too busy and saw like a couple like papaya and mango trees and is just going to grab, some of those as snacks to pass out and it's just is not aware of any eyes or talks of eyes and is trying to get at least like 6 to 8, some for us and some for our companion friends.
And since I roll pretty low, Cocón is also thinking, do all flowers talk? Have I eaten flowers that talk? And I'm having like a small mini existential crisis to, does everyone talk? Huh. Okay. And
Are you saying this out loud? Or are you saying
yeah,
this?
sure. Let's go with that. And she's like,
So as I'm picking as you're saying that, and I'm picking like the last fruit, I kind of like take part of your theory and try and put the fruit back onto the tree. I'm like, lo siento. I should have asked first, lo siento. Perdóname, perdón. And I take the shit. Yeah, you're gonna make me do this. I'm gonna take the sugar cane and the papaya and mango and just leave it at the base of the tree. And then nice little like lay down nicely and just slowly step back and just leave it there. It's like, I didn't know that you talked, and maybe I should have asked first before taking. I'll do that from now on, but make sure the sugar cane fields get this back.
And Chapin, as you start to back away, you hear from this tree now, actually, you hear, run away, run away.
A little startled by that. I would imagine he just like falls down on his butt, falls down on his ass, and is just like, did anyone else hear that?
Everyone else heard that, yes.
Oh,
I
okay.
heard that.
And you hear again, just run away, stay here, run away, don't go, from the tree that you're at, the fruit tree, and then slowly from the tree in the outline of the forest.
So now I'm confused. I'm like trying to get up or sit down. I'm like I'm like in this weird thing of like, what I don't know what I'm doing. I'm looking at everyone, and I'm like, what do I do? What do I do?
I don't know. If I step on the grass, is the grass alive and is it gonna talk? Am I hurting the grass? Oh, I know. And I just gonna start flying a little bit. I was just hovering.
I just go, that's just cheating. That's just cheating now. I can't fly. I can't do that. I can't float.
I'm sorry. I don't know what to do. I'm sorry.
I watch them panic as I eat my candy cane. I say, do you want to know something funny? I am a flower woman who is also a farmer. So I tend to cut crops all the time.
So,
and you know what?
yeah, what?
Uh-huh.
They don't speak.
What?
They don't speak. Well, some leaves of grass do speak. So you have to be mindful which one you step on.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Is this that leaf? Is that this grass here? Are we stepping on the one we shouldn't be stepping on? Are we okay?
No, that one is safe. Come on, go ahead and walk.
Run away? Okay, let's just run away.
Run, yeah, run away. Fast, go now.
You stepped on one.
Where are you going?
I run faster.
Into the forest or where?
into the forest.
Oh my god.
Silly voice. That was what I like.
As Cocón and Chapin run to the forest, Dionisia, are you going as well?
See, but I'm not running.
It makes perfect sense because my int and wisdom is a +0. This makes perfect sense.
Vamos, Ricoberto.
I'm really smart. Okay.
So as you're running, you hear more from the trees, just more, run away, don't go. Then you start hearing, Manchita, please stay. Manchita, don't go.
Okay, so I follow the voices as well.
Can we head to wherever the voices are?
Yeah. As you keep going, the voices almost seem to be like in a cacophony, and you hear more of just like those same phrases. Don't go, run away, Manchita, please stay. Manchita, don't go.
I'm gonna take a page out of Dionisia's book, and I'm gonna be like, "Greetings, buenas tardes. trees. See if they respond, they reply back.
Could you give me a nature check?
Nature check. I'm not good at that. Well, actually,
Maybe okay.
Maybe I can aid you.
Yeah.
Can I aid? Can I
Yeah.
aid them?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So I have a plus 11.
14.
Okay.
19. That's not enough, I believe, to aid.
Yeah, you need a 20.
Yeah, no.
Okay, and as you say this, Cocón, you hear more of just go away, go away. But now that like you've kind of like slowed down a bit, you see like from one of the tree branches, a bird that hops down, and you see now a parrot. And the parrot looks up at you with its big beady eyes that are like yellow on the outside. They're just like slightly glowing, and you just hear Manchita.
All right. I love this. So Cocón just turns to this parrot. Hi. My name is Cocón. Have you seen Manchita?
Manchita.
Manchita? Manchita?
And then you hear from the trees a chorus of Manchita, Manchita, Manchita. And this bird again is saying that, but also just kind of like turning its head, looking at you, turning its head, kind of like pecks at the ground and looks at you again, pecks at the ground. Manchita.
Okay, and I just take a piece of the conch. Wait, I don't have the conch because Dionisia took it. So I take out anything that I have. It's probably gonna be like a berry or something, and I just put it in the ground.
You see that this parrot kind of like hops over to it, pecks at it a bit, then just takes it into its beak and starts like turn around. It doesn't fly, it actually just starts hopping ahead of you, going in a path ahead of you.
I think we can follow them. I'm not sure. I don't speak parrot, but I think we can follow this parrot.
That parrot?
Yep.
Okay.
How far ahead am I from Cocón and Dionisia?
You were a little bit ahead because not only like were you just running, you're faster than everyone. But like I think you would have like
heard this.
You would have heard the chorus kind of stop for a second and then restart. And then like as you turn around, you just see a parrot slowly approaching as it's hopping, and it just hops right between your legs and keeps on going. And from the trees, a chorus of follow them, follow them.
So I think what would happen is like I'm running into the forest and I see this parrot come down, go between my legs and go back. I think what happens is I kind of try and come to a stop and like slide and turn my head around to kind of see what happens and like kind of like tumble a little bit and catch myself and then get up and see what's going on. And I guess I'm going to catch the tail end of that conversation and be like, oh, I guess plants don't really talk then. They're it's just something else that's talking behind them. I guess I should pay attention to the parrot in the trees.
I can't believe we're actually following a parrot. But here we are.
I dust myself off and I follow Dionisia and Cocón.
And yep.
I'm like, El Chapin, you were scared for nothing. Come on, you're better than that. You're better than that. Look at these big hands. Look at these big hands. You're better than that.
You hear supportive honking from your bag from Don Berquito.
Right?
Aw, that's so cute.
Just all that talk it's just got to my head. But we know now.
You okay, Chapin? El Chapin? Is it El?
Yeah,
Okay.
El Chapin. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. You know, you sometimes you question yourself and you question the world around you, because every day presents a new opportunity and new things you can learn and new experiences. And this is definitely an experience I won't forget, an experience that I will learn from. Um, a moment of weakness, I guess you could. A moment of weakness.
Yeah, you get used to it. I arrive into the thing. Oh my god. You
Welcome.
see, these flowers and these trees, they talk all the time. Sometimes you just have to ignore them. So feel free to step on them.
Okay. Thank you, Dionisia.
No problem. This is just advice from a very experienced lady.
I think the spirit wants to could take us to where the capybara is.
Okay, let's follow that. In which direction is it moving?
It's there's kind of like a path that you're on. It's all like dirt, but you could tell like the way that this parrot is like hopping ahead of you, it's kind of like a little bit well traversed. Like it's a little bit patted down more than the dirt around you. And they're just hopping down that way ahead of y'all.
In that case, how about I try to use survival to track and check how many people have crossed the road recently?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's pretty
Okay,
cool.
I'm going to roll. 13.
13. As you're kneeling down and trying to like figure out if there's any people that have been traversing this way, you initially think that there is just a lot of foot traffic going through here, until you remember you're driving with El Chapin, who's a Kintak. So it looks like there's a lot of people running back and forth, but it was really just El Chapin, running forward and leaving footprints in the opposite direction. But besides that, you kind of able to that you get that out of the way. You recognize at least one footprint of just this foot that doesn't match anyone else here. It's not too tiny, it's not too big like El Chapin. It's not yours, so you assume it's someone else.
Okay, so it's confirmed that the person was walking around this place. We just need to follow the direction of the footprints. I assume that the footprints follow the same direction as the bird, right?
Yeah, the bird seems to be hopping ahead of you. It didn't really stop, but I mean, it's compared to the trees, like the tree bark and the dirt below you, because it's mostly dirt. The green parrot stands out.
Okay, let's move. Let's
Okay.
start leading the way. Kind of slowly.
Thank you for this, parrot. And I put another berry on the ground.
Another parrot comes from the trees and grabs
Oh
it.
no, my God. Okay. Hi, other parrot.
Manchita.
Manchita. To you as well. And to you.
Also to you.
Yeah, if you follow this parrot, you'll be walking for maybe like 15 minutes. The parrot kind of like stops, looks back at you, like kind of like almost expectantly, also almost like judgingly. It's hard to tell with a parrot. But it doesn't really say anything because this one has the berry in its beak. But then it keeps on going. And after about like 15, 20 minutes, the trees start to thin out and you get to a clearing, and you see at first, through the tree line, you see what seems to be the entrance of maybe a big temple. Like you see it's like an open doorway, and deep black stone going up. But as you start going, you see that it doesn't go up all the way. That seems to be broken. But you see walls that's connected to going around, and it seems to be just this temple, the ruins of a temple that you're going at. And because there's no roof, you see somewhere in the middle of this, you see smoke, like of like a campfire, almost. And then the parrot that was leading you puts the berry down and just says, "Bad man, bad man," and picks up the berry and goes back into the trees.
Gracias.
Gracias, pajarito. Okay, have an idea.
Thank you.
Can we see anybody from here?
From immediately where you are, you can't quite see anyone. The wall you're looking at seems to be like 20 feet on each side from the doorway.
Mhm.
And some of it goes up. Seems to be like maybe like a 3-story building.
Mhm.
But through the doorway, it's dark, but you can see that there's like still light on the other side. So you imagine this may be like a ton away. You don't quite know where it is, but you do know that this probably is the ruins that Fantina was talking about.
Okay. I believe these are the ruins that Fantina was talking about.
See, it's hard to believe that this was here this whole time and was untouched until they came.
Of course. They believe they own anything they touch.
This belongs to everyone, not just one people.
Is this the first time that we have been here? Or I guess that is more of a we really don't put a lot of mind into this ruins, right? Or is it?
I think this specific one, there may have been like chisme and rumors about it going around that like it's there, but like the three of y'all have like never really been here. There really hasn't been a reason for you to go here, whether it's never been deemed important enough to go, or there was other jobs y'all needed to do.
So, do you all just want to go in?
Before that, I think I have a couple of gifts for you too. I take out a couple of bottles filled with mate de coca.
Oh.
And I give one to each of you. This is for an emergency in case you start feeling dizzy or if you start bleeding to death.
Ah.
I made it with some natural ingredients from around here. Basically, they are elixirs of life.
Oh. Thank you. Just
Thank
look
you
at
for
it.
that.
Swirl it. Ooh.
Okay. I keep another two, and my fifth one I tie it to the neck of Rigoberto. I think we're ready now, and I put on a glove.
A glove?
Just one glove. Yeah, it's my healer's gloves.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
Excellent. Yeah. So are y'all just gonna go right through the doorway, or?
Is it dark in here?
Through the doorway, it seems to get a little dark, but light at the end. As far as like, it's still light out. It's probably only like early afternoon. So.
Okay. Question. As a ghost, can I like turn invisible or go through stuff?
Of the archetype?
Yeah.
I think not at your level.
Oh, I see. I got floating. No.
Yeah, the like going through stuff and incorporealness, that's a higher level.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I take out a massive longbow that has been hiding that nobody knows where I've been keeping it.
It
I
just
wanna
magically appears.
Yeah, I'm ready for the hunt.
I want to check and see if we could see anyone like guarding it, out in the open towards the bottom, or maybe like towards the top of the ruins if there's any sentries or guards around.
Yeah, I mean, immediately where you are, there is no one, but if you want to like look around from this main entrance, because it's not like a full building in front of you, like the walls are kind of like crumbling, the ceiling is definitely like patchy or no longer there for like a lot of what you could see. So if you want to like get closer or make either a perception check or do maybe a stealth check and to get closer to see if like you could sneak towards it.
Oh man. Stealth check?
Stealth check. Let's see. Yes, I can.
I got a 7 on my roll. That's another dice jail.
Let's see. 12 plus 11, 23.
I got a natural 20. So,
Oh, nice.
So a 20.
I'm here for emotional support.
You can follow the... Is anybody here an expert?
An expert?
Yes, no.
I don't think either of them are.
No.
Nope.
Not in stealth.
Okay,
Um,
doesn't matter. Question, does Rigoberto get the same result as I did?
I will allow it. Y'all have been together long enough. I feel honestly, Rigoberto's probably stealthier than all of y'all combined.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Just
So I'm gonna be riding Rigoberto.
okay. As y'all, I imagine it's like y'all just kind of like sneaking through the entrance just to make sure. Both Cocón and Dionisia, you start like going forward towards the entrance, and as you get closer to the other side, because it ends up being like maybe like a 60-foot long tunnel from the entrance, you do start to hear noises of someone talking. You actually hear noises of a bunch of just like animals. You hear like small squawks from a bird. You hear like chickens, and you both hear the like weird bark chirp of a capybara, but you don't quite see anyone yet, but you do know that there's one, maybe two voices. Actually, Cocón, with that natural 20, you definitely know there's at least two voices amongst all the animal sounds.
Okay, like humanoid voices.
Yeah, they're speaking like a language that you would understand.
Okay. I just turn to everybody and I hear two voices. Maybe we can take him. Should we?
1, 2, 3, 4. Well, we have twice as many people as voices. So yeah, we could do it.
Okay.
And I have this thing for Manchita, so that's even more that could help us out.
That's very correct, Chapin. Is there like a high place around here, a vantage point that I can look like down to this part of the cave of the ruins? I mean,
you would have to go out the other side because you're just basically, this is just like a long hallway.
Okay.
And you're like close to the other side, but you're not quite out. With your stealth check, I'd say you specifically, I would allow you to like get out there, but the other two would have to like when they go out there, they're going to be out in the open. You rolled really well in your stealth, and you're tiny.
Okay, I got an idea. And I turn to everybody. I got an idea. I can be the distraction while everybody tries to get behind them and like take him out. I'm probably not gonna like this a lot, but we can do this. Everybody okay?
Yes. Yes.
You sure you want to do this?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay with doing this. I just adjust. Oh, here. Can you take Namito? Just appears the slot. It's just doing the slowly.
I turn my back towards them so they can like rest. Have a place to like rest on, because I assume being 8'1", I'm kind of like a tree for them. So
It's like, holy crap, you're tall. Okay. All right. Showtime. And I just walk slowly. And since I'm a little bit transparent and a little bit spooky and floating, I just walk straight and with my neck kind of doing the spooky thing. And I just walk up and see if I can see them and just be like,
"You're in my place now. What are you doing in my home?"
As
trying to scare them, basically.
So as you are going this, you get into the open and you see kind of in the middle, you see two just large, like well-built figures, all with like full like breastplate. They're wearing these helmets with a weird insignia on it, and they're sitting down near the fire. Go ahead and roll an intimidation check for me, please.
Intimidation. Oh, that's a pretty good intimidation. Okay. +8. 23.
Ooh. You go for it, and
I'm gonna be all spooky. I'm gonna be all Samara from The Ring.
The
hate that,
lady.
but love it. And you hear these figures, they start standing up and they start like talking to us like, who are you, what is going on? And they both reach for their swords. Good thing is they're both frightened one. Bad thing is I need everyone to roll initiative.
No.
go baby.
Cocón, I will allow you to use your intimidation roll you just got as your initiative.
As my initiative?
Yeah, which you got, it was 23, right?
Yeah.
If you want, you could use that, or you could roll again.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna
The
use
rest of
that.
us, perception, right?
Usually it's perception, yes.
Okay, so I'm going to use Scout's Warning, which gives every one of us a +1 circumstance bonus to initiative, as long as I roll perception or survival for initiative.
Okay.
Yes. I'm going to scream, "Watch out, my dear! To the left!"
Yeah, okay.
And you all get a +1.
Hey.
That's fine. That's a +1.
That's a 14 then.
14. Total or just on the dice?
The 20, the whole roll.
14. Senor.
I rolled a 6.
Your dice don't like you.
No, and I was on fire last night.
Sorry. What did Dionisia get?
24.
24.
Ooh.
Let me see if I forgot the bonus.
Grandma fast.
You.
Oh, you have no idea.
Dusty, I don't get to use Devil's Advocate, do I? With this? I guess you're not devils.
I don't think so. Let me just double
All right,
check.
that's what I thought.
Let me read that. I know I gave it to you, but like I don't remember what it does. Devil's Advocate. You know the Neo Conquistadors are like the devils of this world. I'd allow it.
That's what I was.
Yeah.
All right. What did I say? I got 14, so 16.
All right. That's excellent. So that's a tie between Dionisia and Cocón. Usually I'll just decide who gets to go first.
I think I'm gonna go. No, yeah, Dionisia, you can just go first.
Okay. Let's go faster than the wind, Rigoberto. Rigoberto se... And he... Oh no. Yeah, Rigoberto starts running around the group to reposition. And I mark one of them as the prey. That's my second action. And as my third action, I'm going to shoot with my longbow.
Okay.
Yes, which by the way is a propulsive longbow because I'm stronger than I look.
Holy crap.
It's 19 natural and then plus 14 composite longbow. So this is a 33.
33?
Yes.
Let me just... 1 second, I was doing something. Let me pull up their AC. Starting off strong with a crit, so...
Nice.
So I believe for a Pathfinder, it's you roll the damage twice.
Yes, I think so. You get to choose if you want to double the damage or roll it twice. No, I think this is double the damage.
Let's do double damage then. I'm cool with that.
Okay, so it's 2d8 plus 1 times 2. 7, 4, 11, 12, 24 damage.
Okay.
You give all the farmhands a bad name.
There's two of them. Does it matter which one you want to hit since they're both undamaged?
Oh, wait. I had prayed, so it's a plus 1d6 damage, precision.
Oh, we had that.
Yeah, 4 precision damage.
Okay. So you get one of the two. They're both now stood up, surrounded by the fire, the campfire behind them, and you just get one like right in the shoulder, and like they yell like a stream of expletives out, but they're still standing strong. I believe that is all your actions. Cocón, is now your turn. You just saw Dionisia fly out on top of Rigoberto, just shot one of them. So there's two 15 feet in front of you. One with an arrow in his arm, the other not.
Okay. So I'll just do the where are the spells here, or
so for you have, if you go to the spell tab on Path Builder,
okay.
you have innate spells, which you have Gale Light, which doesn't do any damage, Gale Blast and Fairy Fire, just from the Cial stuff, and then your focus spells, you have the Encantos. The Encantos are treating as focus spells and basically use a spell point. So you have 2 focus spells, and how the Encantos, if you want to use those, work, you have 2 different spell lists you could choose from because you are a bruje, and your magic comes differently than any other magic. So you can try to do that, and you'll roll a d4 on one of those spell lists. And then whatever number you get is the spell you get.
All right, I'll do that.
Yeah.
D4.
Yeah. Which one are you going to do? The Bring Aid and Restoration or Embrace Harm and Destruction?
Embrace harm and destruction.
Cool. So you're going to do a d4, and I believe it's plus the Encanto slot. So let me see if that's +2 or +1.
It's 4 on the die, by the way.
Okay, so I believe that, yeah, that it will be +2. So because this is you're like level 3 now, it's gonna be a second level, so it's gonna be a 6, which on this list I made for you, a 6 is a level 2 spell. It is Sudden Bolt.
Sudden Bolt. Interesting.
That so let me before I just tell you how much it does, I need to roll a reflex save.
Okay.
This happens to be one of my favorite spells.
Oh, okay. I see now. Oh crap. Oh wow.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite Pathfinder 2e spells because it's level 2 and it's ridiculous.
Oh, cool.
What is your spell DC? It should be on that tab for you.
Spell DC 19. Arcane DC 19. Attack plus 9.
So they got a 16, so they failed. So it's going to do the full damage, which you have it up. What's the damage for Sudden Bolt?
That's 4d12.
4d12. Yep.
That's wow. Okay. Let's just roll. I never get to roll d12, so I love this. That's 2 12s, an 11, and a 7.
24 plus 18, so that's 42.
42 points of damage.
Okay, I need to
Let's
know.
go.
What does it look like when Cocón, this tiny Cial ghost, like does the Bruje magic, and then this comes out?
Yeah, so Cocón just claps his hands together, and like he actually touches the ground, and he starts revving up, and you just see sparkles of electricity flying all around him. And as soon as he sees these two fellows there, he just turns. All right, let's do this. He goes into like running like the Flash basically, and he just does a somersault and goes backwards a bit, and you just see sparkles and like this whole lightning goes towards them.
Yeah, and they're a little scared still. They're frightened one. So again, they're just yelling. It's like, what the fuck? And before they could even finish that sentence, literally a bolt of lightning comes down, hits the one that is unhurt. And it's like a cartoon because they're wearing metal armor.
Oh,
So
no.
you just kind of see like almost like the skeleton for a second as they just glow up, and the helmet that was on their head flies off, and they kind of like are kneeling and just okay, what's going on? That was 2 actions because that's a spell. You still have 1 action remaining.
Sorry, I'll just use my action to look for Manchita, if I can see Manchita around here.
Sure, go ahead and yeah, you can use this action to roll a perception check.
Okay, sure. Thanks a lot. Perception 9.
9. You're looking around. You see that there's actually, now that you're looking, there are a bunch of caged animals in this area. That's where you heard all the squawking from birds. You see little pigs, some chickens. But as you're going through, kind of like, even though you're a ghost, your eyebrows are still kind of like staticky, so it's kind of like distracting you. So
Oh,
you
yeah.
can't quite like see Manchita yet.
Okay, got it.
Um,
That's my turn.
which brings us to El Chapin. It is your turn. That +2 mattered.
I'm glad. So they're both still standing up.
Yeah, they're both standing in front of a
both not doing
fire.
that.
I would say from you, they're about 30 feet away.
Okay. Does El Porquito, if I summon it through the ley line, does it come up next to me or in the space nearby?
They're
Companion
kind of,
into my space.
yeah, they're kind of incorporeal, so they take up like the same space as you.
Do they have the same speed as I do?
So they move up to half your speed.
Half my speed.
So what is your
So
speed?
I'm 45.
So it should be
yeah.
35. So that
Okay.
means 17, like 15 feet basically.
Okay. All right. Then I want to get within 15 feet of them.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do my lane line channeling to get within to summon El Porquito. And I'm going to choose the sun, which means each creature your ley line companion passes through takes fire damage equal to my proficiency bonus. So I want El Porquito to run through both of Neo Conquistadors.
Okay. Yeah. As you basically you could get there, and you summon Don Porquito through, and
It just says it takes fire damage equal to my proficiency bonus.
yeah, they'll just basically, they just take the damage because you have to send Don Porquito out there.
And the proficiency
So
bonus is +7. At least it's what's under defense. Am I reading it wrong?
I believe so, because that's something that goes up like 1 every level. Yeah, they both take 7 fire damage. As what does Don Porquito look like when they take on the ley line of the sun?
This is gonna be hilarious. Picture Supersonic, but as a pig.
Running around at the speed of sound.
And it's like the Green Hill like zone like music. It's just,
With the tiny legs.
yeah.
Where is that music coming from?
But he was like do 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 do. And yeah, I imagine it just goes through, and as it passes through each one, it kind of like leaps into it and out of it. And if a little teacup pig could give the middle finger, it would. And then it repeats the same action as well, but as it jumps through the other one, it does like a somersault through it, and also would try to give the finger as well to it, giving the 7 points of fire damage to each of the conquistadors.
Rachel's me up. All right. So yeah, I would say summoning Don Porquito to do that. That would be your 2 actions and your movement. So that is your turn. Now it is the Conquistador's turn. The one with the arrow in their arm is going to move towards you, Dionisia. You see that they're like hefting like basically like a great sword. They're just like kind of like yelling, both scared and in anger, but mostly scared, and going to try to hit you and Rigoberto, mainly you though.
Let's see if you can catch me, you glittering idiots.
That is an unnatural 20 to hit.
Jesus Christ, you really got to me, you glittering idiots.
They're going to swing this sword at you, and you're going to take 9 slashing damage.
Okay, I can survive that.
And then they're coming back for round 2.
Oh,
How does 13 do against your AC?
no.
Okay. Yeah, they get 1 off, and then they try to get down on the returning swing, and their sword kind of gets like just misses. Probably because your words did sting them, and they're just like they didn't want to let it show, but it is showing, and they did miss. So that's that one. Sial, the other one is going to go towards you, just because you gave them the biggest shock of their life.
That's an understatement. Yes, in a lot of senses.
How does a 5 do?
Ooh, not really. No.
Is that 10 below your AC?
My class DC is 19.
Oh no, your AC. Your AC would be 15.
Oh, my AC 15. Yes.
Okay, that's still 10 below, so that's actually a critical miss. So as they try to swing at you, their hands are still like a little shaky from being electrocuted, and they actually just end up throwing their sword right past you.
Oh, actually, can we flavor this as it goes through me? But since I'm a ghost, it just goes through me.
Yeah, you know what? I think yeah, it's a little both. So like they try to swing and they swing a little too hard because it gets shaky, and the sword just kind of like goes through you, and your body just kind of like does the thing where it moves around it.
Okay.
And so the sword just goes right through you, and then they're like, then they have their hands up, they look at you, they look at their hands, they look at their sword 30 feet behind you, they look at their hands, and then they're just like, they're just so, I don't know, they try to punch you.
Oh, no.
Because this is a 10 because of the multiple attack penalty.
Uh-huh.
So again, their fist just goes right through you.
You probably should run.
Run away from this entire continent.
This place is ours. Why would we run? And with that, it is, I think, Dionisia's. It's your turn.
You should have gone to your houses instead of attacking ours. You will see now. Let's go, Rigoberto. I command Rigoberto, whose speed is 35. So I ride away from the one that attacked me. I'm going to shoot again. Let's see how I do. La 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 la. I'm going to send you a screenshot of what I just rolled.
Oh dear. All right, that's a crit.
Yep.
So are you shooting?
Yes, I'm shooting.
Okay.
So it's
Okay.
2d8 plus 1 times 2.
And precision.
This is, yes, precision. So 18 plus precision, 21 in total.
21. This is the one that you already shot in the right arm. They just like start yelling, just like, stop shooting. We just want you to leave this place forever.
How dare you tell me what to do in my own land? I had plans to buy this place and remodel it for my grandchildren. And I shoot 1 second time.
All right.
Okay, this is less. This is a 19 in total.
A 19 in total just misses.
Alright. And that's it. I'm
Alright.
35 feet away from that person.
Okay, cool. Cocón, it is your turn.
Can I use again another Encanto?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, so should I just roll the D4 to see what?
Yeah. If you're not,
I'm gonna
use
do
it-
the Embrace Harm and Destruction again.
Okay, cool.
That's a 1.
So with the +2, you know what? I will mention this. You have a feat that you got at level 2 that if you want, I'm not saying you need to right now, you could reduce any of your Encanto rolls by 1. Reduce by 1.
Oh, okay.
But let's see. So with a 3, you'll be getting Acid Splash.
Uh-huh.
2 is Gouging Claw, so that's a physical attack. So if you want to do Acid Splash, that
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna do Acid Splash on them. As soon as one tries to hit my face, they just hit me, and as I turn back to them, they just see black ichor coming down from my mouth, and I just hurl this black ichor into them, and I'm gonna use Acid Splash on them.
Yeah, and that becomes a spell attack. So go ahead and roll the hit.
Okay. It's just a D20 and not my spell DC.
Exactly.
All right. Okay.
Your spell
Attack. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. 19 to hit.
A 19, unfortunately, is not gonna hit.
What?
Yeah. But
Oh, plus
Yeah.
9. As attack plus 9. Okay, so I rolled a 12, so 21.
21 will hit.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Acid Splash. Acid Splash is a cantrip, so it's heightened. So this is gonna be.
It's 1d3. I don't have a d3.
No, it's 1d6.
A 1d6. Okay.
Yeah. Plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
Okay. So d6. D6. Okay, so that's a 4 and plus 9. Or how does it work here?
No, it will be +4 because your ability modifier is going to be your int.
Oh, got it. That makes sense. Yeah.
So
8.
8 total.
Yes.
Yeah, you do this grudge ass bullshit as you have this black ichor and just and you get it like on their armor and they're trying to like pat it off, but yeah, that you still have one more action on your turn.
Okay. I'll just can I do another cantrip or how does it work? Or can I attack with my dagger?
Most cantrips are 2 actions still. I don't think you have any of the 1 action ones. You could attack with your dagger. It will be at multiple attack penalty. But I think daggers have finesse, so it'll only be -4.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll attack with my dagger. And you just see like this dagger, and it has looks like kind of electricity going around it. And I don't think that's gonna hit. 6 plus 5, 11. And that I don't think that hits then.
No.
So I just do the.
Is that after the -4?
Oh, then it's 7.
Ooh. So that unfortunately
no.
is a crit fail.
Oh no!
Because Pathfinder crit fail or crit in either direction is 10 away. So you got 10 under the AC. So you go like with this ghastly dagger, you operate it and you try to hit them. As soon as it touches their breastplate though, it kind of just like disappears from your hand.
That's never happened to me.
They're now kind of doing the thing, except instead of looking at their hand, they're looking at you, looking at your hand, looking at their breastplate, looking at you, just what?
And I guess that's the end of my turn.
Yeah, it is now El Chapin.
Okay, I'm going to move up to the one that looks like it's not as hurt, and I'm going to take I think I'm going to do the unarmed strike on it.
Okay. You are a monk. So for the monk, you also have Flurry of Blows, which is a one action attack, but you hit twice without taking off the penalty. You also have, it'll be under your focus spells. You have Key Strike, which use one of your focus spells, which right now you only have the one. And you get a bonus to your attack and you do additional damage. So you have that option.
All right. And I see that the unarmed one, they have to make a fortitude save or be slowed.
You're looking at the falling stone one?
No, this is under the special unarmed one.
This one,
they both have it in there. Well, it's supposed to be the falling stone.
Oh, that's the critical specialization.
Oh, yes. So if you...
Okay, yeah. So if I
which,
crit, then that happens. All right.
Yeah, I don't think you get the critical specialization yet, because that's like a thing you need to get a certain proficiency at.
No, I think for the monk that's a feat.
Yeah, to get the specialization, yeah.
So in that case, I'll do the falling stone one.
Okay, the falling stone does mean you need to be in the mountain stance, which is an action to get in, but basically you enter a mountain stance, which means you get these attacks, but when you're in stance, you get a bonus to your AC,
Yeah, plus 4 to my AC.
And then your speed is reduced if you want to do that.
Yeah, I'll go into the stance.
Okay.
And then I'll go to the New Conquistador, do the stance, and do the falling stone strike.
Okay.
Which I got a 17 on the die.
Okay.
Plus 8.
That hits. So go ahead and do that damage.
D8 plus 3. It's an 8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And so mountain stance. Detects 2 actions.
The attack was one action, but you also moved.
Okay, so that's all 3 used up.
That's your turn, yeah. To give you an idea, this is the one that's standing in front of Cocón, by the way.
All right.
Next is the Conquistadors. We're gonna go to the one that was near Dionisia, and you see that they are now like huffing and angry, and you see with their arm, their hand not holding the sword, they are going to hold it up, and you see it's glowing this like sick green gross color, and they start chanting in a language that you don't understand. From this green energy surrounding their hand, that towards both Cocón and El Chapin, like streaks of energy like shoot out at you, and I need both of you to make a fortitude save, please.
42.
Fortitude, not a 42.
El Chapin, remember your amulet.
What does the amulet do?
It's a +2 on your first save against a spell in the day.
Okay, that would be applicable.
I love that. I rolled the dirty, disgusting 20.
Okay.
That is a 24. It's a 26.
26. Okay. You both feel this like energy like go in you, and you feel like it's trying to like embed itself in you, but you're both able to push it off. So you're only going to take half damage, which is going to be 6 damage.
Okay.
Then the other one, that one is going to start running after you, Dionisia. It doesn't have to speed to reach you, so you see them just charging at you. We're going to go to the one that's now being hit by both Cocón and El Chapin. They are going to kind of just like, they don't have their sword right now, so they're going to just try to punch. They're going to try to punch you, El Chapin, since you just punched them. How does a 12 do against your AC?
You need to do 7 higher to at least hit.
All right. At least it was the crit. Then they're going to try one more time because they don't know what else to do. So that was a 3 on the dice with the -5 penalty. That was a crit fail. And so as they try to swing at you, I think like even though you're in a mountain stance, like you're still able to just kind of like move away. Like, you know, like you're fully aware of your body movement and what it can take and what it can't. And so like the second punch, they swing wildly, and that's enough for them to just kind of like fall over. So now they're prone on the ground in front of both of you.
Oh.
And so they're just like, oh no, and they're just gonna crawl away, start crawling away from you. They don't get too far because their speed's halved, but that's their turn.
And they don't move out of melee from us?
They moved 10 feet away.
Will we get an opportunity of attack?
I don't think either of you have that, because that's a class specific feat.
Okay.
Pathfinder.
Okay.
In the monk, yeah, you need the standstill feat, which you don't have yet. Okay, Dionisia. There's the one charging at you. You see further away, like from where you are, about 20 feet away from the other two. It's the one crawling away.
You should have stayed away from Manchita and from these lands. And I shoot. And I shoot with a +14. I believe 23. Does it hit?
23 will hit.
Okay, good. So it's 2d8 and 8, 15 piercing damage. It's still alive?
Still kicking.
Alright, again. 18 plus 9 is 27.
27 will hit.
Alright. 5, 8, 16, 17 piercing.
Yeah, you basically, this one has arrows in both shoulders and in the middle of its chest plate. But they're still walking towards you.
Oh my god. Okay, you know what? Rigoberto, you do your thing. Rigoberto spits at the creature in the face.
Oh, the llamas have acid spit, right?
Yeah, the support benefit. It makes a range attack to spit a non-string of saliva at a foe within 10 feet. I believe you are within 10 feet.
They are
the is
within 10 feet.
dazzled. Yes. On a hit, the foe is dazzled for 1 round. Let's see how this goes. If I'm correct, this is, I believe, 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits them.
So yeah, it's dazzled for 1 round. All
Beautiful.
creatures and objects are concealed.
Yeah, that means they have to do a flat DC to even hit.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, that was my turn.
With that, we are now at Cocón. There is the lad just kind of crawling away from you.
Oh, where do you think you're going? And I, with my left hand, just magically appears a frying pan. So I'm just gonna smack him. This is our land.
Go ahead,
So I
make
just
that.
got a roll to hit, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and do I take a penalty for this too, or?
No, I believe.
Okay, so that's a 23. to hit.
That hits.
And that's a 1d4. Oh, it's a 4. Plus 4, or is this a... Oh, no. It's just a d4.
It's just a d4 because I don't think your character has any strength modifier. It does not.
Okay, so it's just a 4. Are they still alive?
This one's still up. This one got hit less. Like it got the big attack, but then after that, it's been hit less.
I just go and I just smack him and just check it. Why won't you go down? And I smack him again.
Okay, go ahead and roll again.
That's 20. 20.
20.
Two
That will hit.
Okay. That's a 3, so 3 more damage.
Okay. You are bonking them on the head on wherever as you can reach them. They're still just crawling away. Just no.
I just turned to every. They won't go down. I don't know. I guess that's my turn.
You would have had to move to get into melee, so yes.
Okay, then that's my turn.
Chapin, it's your turn. This one Nook and Kistor is just crawling away from you.
Does I have to take an action to get out of Mountain Stance? I don't think so.
I don't think so. I mean, your movement is reduced, but you're not immobilized, so you can still stay in the stance. Just instead of like 35 feet, your speed's 30.
All right, then I'll move over to the Conquistador, and I'm going to use an action for Flurry of Blows.
Okay, so you're going to do 2 hits. No, you don't do the attack penalty. And yeah,
First roll, 18.
18.
Oh, but I have advantage because they're prone, right?
I think again their thing is reduced. Let me just double check. So I think that just barely hits. You don't. You don't get the bonus for that. Okay. So that first one does miss, but go ahead and roll that second attack.
Natural 20.
That's going to be a crit. So this one it's also with the falling stone attack. So you're going to do the 1d8 plus 3 and double it.
That is 6 plus 3, 9, 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right. They are crawling slower, but they're still up.
Still alive? Oh my god.
You have one more action. The attack will be at the -8 penalty, though.
I will send. Because I assume Don Porquito's still out.
Don Porquito's still out, so if you want, you could move them, yes.
So I'm gonna, and I think I could change it. Do I change it each time I summon it, or each time I decide to do something with it? Each time you channel the ley line, I choose one of the following. But do I channel it each round or each summon?
I would say you could. Yeah, you would be able to change.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then I
could have to move. That's just a command. So.
So if the sun looks like supersonic, the tree, I would say. Actually, you know what? I'll choose the trees from Tears of the Kingdom, the ones that just come after you.
The mimic trees. Absolutely.
I hate those things.
I'm gonna choose that, and it's just gonna go ahead and just like put its little tiny hoof on like its pant leg to try and just restrain it there. So it needs to make a strength saving throw on my class DC.
Okay.
Which
class DC is 18. Doesn't matter what my bonus is, even with the minus for being prone, because I rolled a natural 1.
So that means it is restrained.
Yeah. So like
until my next turn.
I think the Peruquito, Don Peruquito, turns from supersonic into just like a hobbling tree that's moving way too fast than a tree should, even for its size. And yeah, it just plants itself on the leg. And then yeah, this conquistador like tries moving it and just like can't at all. And just what the hell is this?
You're doomed. And I pass my turn.
Okay.
It's a natural reclamation.
Well, it's the conquistador's turn. So the one heading towards you, Dionisia, is going to try to wildly swing. It's kind of hard because there is acidic llama spit in its face.
Yeah.
Imagine it's like the dinosaur from like Jurassic Park, the one that's has like the little neck thing.
Yeah, so it runs up towards you via just like kind of sound. It just needed to get a flat check of 5 to hit. I rolled a 2. So just swinging wildly. Again,
Beautiful.
I rolled a 1.
Even more beautiful.
So yeah, no, this conquistador is just swinging wildly in front of you, just like get back here or go away forever. One of those two.
Good job, Rigoberto. I will give you a treat when this is all over.
And then the other one is going to try to make let's see, restrain. I need to figure out how to get out of this. Okay, so I need to make an escape check. Yeah, 16 doesn't beat your athletics DC. Yeah, no, they're just restrained. They can't move. So it's now top it around. Dionisia, there's the one close to you just swinging wildly.
Right, I'm going to kite this person. So I command Rigoberto to bring me 35 feet away. Okay.
All right.
Now I'm going to shoot. 6 plus 14, 20. Dirty 20.
30-20 will hit.
Okay. No. 14 piercing.
Yeah, what's it look like when you take this conquistador down?
Alright, so
Hell yeah.
I look at the conquistador and I tell him, clean that spit off your face and look at me one last time. This is the face of the people that own this land. And I will protect it for as long as I can, which is like a few weeks. Goodbye. And I shoot.
Yeah, you see them kind of like finally get the spit off their face, and you just go, huh? And yeah, they like the arrow hits its target, and they just like fall over, crumpled.
Good. And I have one more action.
Yeah,
to
one more
go.
action. Yeah,
Yeah. How far away am I from the others?
I think no matter where you are, you'll be able to hit the other one.
You're probably right. And wait, I have ranger feet, so I haven't used any. Let me see if I can do something cool. No. Never mind. Okay, I shoot again. This is 21.
That will hit.
9, 10 piercing damage.
How's the look when you take this one down?
I hope you heard what I just said to the other one because I'm not going to repeat it. Just look at me one last time. And I shoot.
Yeah, they're just going like, I'm stuck behind. I'm stuck under a pig. Bit.
Damn, grandma badass.
Thank you. I had to learn how to protect these crops from the crows. There are no
Oh.
crows in this area.
Also, you're a grandmother? You have
Yes.
grandchildren?
Yeah, I do have grandchildren, but they all moved to the city. I prefer to stay here with my crops.
All good.
And yeah, the conquistadors are gone, and you are alone with all these animals. I would say you look around, you could easily find where Manchita is.
And yeah, and I just look for Manchita and like, oh, Manchita. Actually, there's a lot of animals here.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of different animals.
Okay, so I'll just let them all out.
Yeah, you see, there's actually one of like the holding things is for a bunch of parrots, and so you
Oh, hey,
let them, you let them out, and you hear, "Badman, thank you, Badman, bye bye," and they all fly towards the trees where you were just in.
bye bye.
Yeah, there's chickens,
Ow.
there's other just a lot of different animals. There's like no rhyme or reason why they're all here, except for maybe the conquistadors are just assholes.
Yeah, of course. And I just try to just lead them away, like, yeah, go away. Yeah, you can go. Thank you, thank you. This way, this way.
Then you find Manchita. Manchita is doing like again the weird like bark chirp thing that capybaras do.
Oh my god, that is so weird. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a weird sound, but like they're making it at you like an excited motions, and they when you like open up the cage that they're in, they kind of just like run around y'all in circles, making the weird sound again.
And is Manchita big?
They are like they're the size of an adult capybara, so like little long, like maybe almost as tall as you, Cocón.
Oh, okay. Okay. Hi, Manchita. We're here to help. You just put berries like on the way, like, ooh, piece of candy.
Yeah.
I give the little cow we got from Manchita, give it to Cocón to give to Manchita. Like, here, just so that way they feel a little safer.
Oh. And I think Chapin, that you should do that.
You think so?
Yeah, totally.
Okay. Chapin goes down to a knee and says to Manchita, "We got this for you, just in case anyone else should come by and try and take you. You have a little bit of protection, and you could keep yourself safe, because we heard that you tend to get lost from time to time. If you want, I could put this on you."
And Manchita kind of goes towards you and like nudges you with like their weird coconut head, and then like sits and like was waiting patiently for you.
All right. Hopefully this they said that this should just fit right on you. And I'll gently go ahead and take the cow and put it on Manchita's head.
Yeah, so once you take the cowl, once you like basically put the like strap in place around their neck, the cowl at first is just like oversized, but then like Manchita shakes their head, and then as they shake their head, you realize it's like forming to their size, and so now like it's like a proper fitting cowl and turns to like a little cloak around it, and it was just like this dark black cloth, and now it's on Manchita is this bright yellow cloak. Fits them perfectly. They can walk around comfortably. It has little slots for their ears to come out.
That is super cute.
And
How's that, Manchita? You like it?
weird capybara chirps.
Yes. Let's go home.
Yeah, and when you say that, actually Manchita leads the way.
Oh, okay. Let's go home, everybody. Good
I
job.
just remember that during the shopping I bought some ice cream and I never put it away.
Oh. Fade to black.
But yeah, I'll say you have a very uneventful trip home, and you get there, and then Eustacio, you hear them before you see them, as like the swarm goes through and catches up to itself. So at first you just see their head just like yelling like Manchita, you're here, and then the rest of their body kind of comes into place as Manchita like goes over and starts again running around and bark chirping excitedly. And Eustacio looks at you. Thank you so much, Stoneseekers. I hope it wasn't too much trouble for you three.
No. I didn't have trouble. Did you have trouble? I had trouble.
No.
It was a lot of fun. I will forget it by tomorrow.
Yeah. It was good. It was good.
Oh,
Uneventful.
I'm so glad to hear. And this cloak is so gorgeous on Manchita. Where'd you get it?
Baby alpaca.
Chapin?
Fantina. Down.
Oh,
Yeah, it's crafted it, and just to keep Manchita a little safer in the future.
oh, I'd have to thank them. They work magic. Well,
Mhm.
why don't you all come? We've prepared a dinner for everyone while we all, celebrate.
Yeah, finally, I'm starving. Thank you.
Oh, I would really like some sopa de mote. It's cool.
What is that? What is that?
I think I can eat.
Yeah, you all go back to the hall, and you see that like the rest of the town is just here, and there's like a loud chorus of applause as they see you and Manchita and their dashing new cloak. And I think that's where we're gonna end this.
Hey.
Yay!
Y'all say Manchita.
Love that. Yeah.
That was so wholesome.
That was wholesome.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that.
Thank you for listening to this Koboa one shot. Thank you for all my players for creating this wonderful, truly wholesome story. Nothing more wholesome, take down some conquistadors. If you're listening to this right now, when this comes out, May 31st, you have about 1 week until June 8th to continue to support this project. We are hitting those stretch goals. We are so close to getting some more forms unlocked, because you heard a couple of the forms in here, as well as just a bunch of other great stuff. So yeah, definitely check it out in the description. We'll have the link in there. You can also check us out on Twitter at Koboa5e, where you'll be seeing non-stop just updates about really cool things, updates about what we've unlocked. There's a lot of cool stuff in this here project that you just have not seen. So again, check it out. Koboa5e on Twitter, link in the description for all the cool stuff. And yes, thank you.
Hey everybody, Aubrey here with a fun little announcement. Goblets and Gaze is now an affiliate over at Adventure Dice, and we know how much we all love those math rocks. So if you need some new math rocks in your life, go over to adventuredice.ca, and in the checkout code, enter our promo code GOBLETS for 10% off. But also, they have dice. They have other TTRPG accessories and tabletop goodies, dice trays, condition rings, and things like that, little spell casting stuff. Great stuff there. Go check them out and support our show. Thank you.
Be gay. Roll dice.
An LGBTQIA actual play podcast network.